All right, good afternoon.
Good
Today we are going to
afternoon. Good
discuss,
afternoon
Good
po.
afternoon po.
Good afternoon po.
yeah, hello, and good afternoon, everyone. Okay, so today we are going to discuss addition and subtraction of numbers in scientific notation. Our objectives, please read, Orbe.
Objectives. Number one, to add and subtract numbers in scientific notation and demonstrate positivity in doing the assigned task for better output.
All right, so thank you. So to add and subtract numbers, no? Siyempre, you know how to add already. Okay? Demonstrate positivity in doing the assigned task for better output. Now, using scientific notation in multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Scientists must be able to use very large and very small numbers in mathematical calculation. As a student in this class, you will have to be able to multiply, divide, and add. No? Divide, add, and subtract numbers that are written in scientific notation. Here are the rules. When adding or subtracting numbers in scientific notation, the exponents must be the same. Alright, so look at this one. Step number one, add or subtract the decimal. Step number two, bring down the given exponent on the 10. For example, we have here 2 and 56 hundredths times 10 cubed plus 6 and 964 thousandths times 10 cubed. Now, what did you notice about the exponent of this base 10?
It has the same exponent.
No, their exponent, no, are the same. That is correct. No? So, step number one, add. So, if you're going to add this one, you can add vertical, no, using vertical method or horizontal method. Vertically or horizontally. Pwede po. No, when you were grade 6 or during your elementary, no, you are very familiar with this method already, yung pa-vertical. Naintindihan? So, 2.560. Then, 6.964. Now, kapag may ano po, pag may bungi, anong ginagawa ninyo? Di ba dinadagdagan ninyo ng zero? Yes?
Yes
No?
po.
Ang hirap
Yes,
mag-add kasi, no?
yes po.
Nalilito tayo kung walang katapat. So, tapat-tapat po kasi yan. So, see to it that the decimal are in line. No? So, 0 plus 4 is 4. 6 plus 6 is 12. Carry 1. So, 1 plus 5 is 6. Plus 9 is 15. Carry 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 6 is 9. Is it correct? So,
Opo.
Yes.
9.524. Yun na po yung ating inad na decimals. Okay? Then, step number 2, bring down exponents. Ano po yung exponent natin? That is 10 cubed. Yan. So, 9.524 times 10 cubed.
Cube.
Yan na po yung final answer nyo. Is it difficult?
Not.
So,
Okay, very good kung not.
No.
Next example number 2, we have here 9.49. Or 9 and 49 hundredths times 10 to the 5th power minus 4.863 or 4 and 863 thousandths times 10 to the 5th power. Now, what did you notice about the exponents of our base 10? They have the same
the same
exponents.
exponent.
Yes.
Exponent.
So, they have the same exponent. So, therefore, magsusubtract na lang tayo. Naintindihan? So, 9.49 minus 4.863. So, kapag nagsusubtract po kayo, no, pagtapat-tapatin po. No? So, 9.49 minus 4.863. What is the answer? You can use your calculator and later on mag-practice kayo mag-add, mag-subtract ng decimals. Para ma-recall ninyo yung pinag-aralan niyo during your elementary time. Okay? So when you were elementary, ito po yung ginagawa ninyo, adding decimals, subtracting decimals. Tama? So, i-calculate
Opo.
nyo muna para mabilis. So, your answer is what?
4,627.
4 and 627 thousandths. Okay? Then step number 2, bring down exponent. And that 4.627 times 10 to the 5th power. That is your final answer. Now, the sum of 6.6 times 10 cubed and 2.4 times 10 cubed is nilagyan ng ng star. What do you think? Is this the correct answer?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes
Opo.
po.
Akala ko bluff lang to no? Star. So, let's see. 6 plus 4 is 10.
10
Carry 1, 3 plus 6 is 9. So, 9.0 times 10 cubed.
to the 3rd power.
Okay? That is correct. Remember, the exponent are the same. Thus, add the coefficients. Next, the sum of 4.6 times 10 cubed and 2.4 times 10 cubed is, ano sagot ninyo dyan?
7.0 times 10 to the 3rd power.
Okay?
A. A
6.
po.
A po.
A?
po.
Okay, so 4 plus 6 is 10, carry 1. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7.0 times 10 to the 3rd power. Okay, that is correct. Next, 8.3 times 10 cubed minus 2.1 times 10 cubed is... Minus po yan. So 3 minus 1 is 2. 8
6.2
minus 2.
6.2 times
6.2
to the 3rd power.
6.2 times 10 to
to
the
the 3rd
3rd.
power.
Opo.
Power. Okay, so
Negative.
6.2 times 10
Ay, hindi.
times 10 to the 3rd power. That is correct. Letter?
C.
Is
C
it
po.
D?
C.
Wait lang
C.
balik tayo.
C po.
Ito,
C
3 minus 1 is 2. So, meron na kayong 0.2. Then, 8 minus 2 is 6. 6.2. Tapos, yung base 10 ninyo or powers of 10 ninyo ay nasa cube. So,
Copy.
6.2 times 10 cube. That is the answer. Okay, next. 8.0 times 10 cube minus 2.0 times 10 cube is, what do you think?
C. C
Nilagyan
po.
ko ng star, yan bang tama
Tama.
sagot? Is it a
Opo.
bluff or
Fact.
fact?
It's a
Fact
fact.
po.
Okay,
Fact.
so that is fact. No? So 0 minus 0 is 0, 8 minus 2 is 6, 6.0 times 10 cube. That is correct. Adding or subtracting when the exponent are different. When adding or subtracting numbers in scientific notation, the exponent must be the same. That is very easy. No? So you have to check the power of 10 first kung pare-pareho po yung exponent. Now, if it is pare-pareho, that's the time you're going to add or subtract. Okay? If they are different exponent, you must move the decimal so that they will have the same exponent. E, paano ito, sir? Yan. So sabi niya, if they are different exponent, you must move the decimal point so that they will have the same exponent. So let's see how. Moving the decimal, it does not matter which number you decide to move the decimal on. But remember that in the end, both numbers have to have the same exponent on the 10. So kahit ano daw doon, no? Kahit anong exponent daw ang ating gagalawin. Mamili lang kayo dun sa gusto nyo. So adding or subtracting when the exponent are different. Step number 1, rewrite so that the exponents are the same. So isusulat nyo lang ulit. Number 2, add or subtract the decimal. Okay? Step number 3, bring down the given exponent on the 10. Let's go. Adding with different exponent. We have here the sample. 4.12 times 10 to the 6 plus 3.94 times 10 to the 4. We notice that our base 10 have different exponent. Our powers of 10 have different exponent. Tama? The first one is 6 while the other is 4. What shall we do with this? So sabi niya doon, kailangan daw i-move natin yung decimal. No? Pag minove natin, magma-minus. No? Kailan tayo mag-minus, kailan tayo mag-add ng exponent. Okay? Yung bilang ng movement natin sa decimal, yun po yung ating ipa-plus. No? At yun din po yung ating ima-minus. Depende sa kailangan natin. Okay? So for example, this 6, we will make it 4. What shall we do with this? Paano natin gawin yung 6 na exponent na yan para magiging 4, kapareho nung pangalawa na addend?
Gawing decimal.
Okay, so gawin natin. We will move the decimal point, no, going to the right. So how many places? Dalawa po. 1, 2. Then you drop or put the decimal point, no, after the 2. At the right of 2. And since that is whole number already, so invisible decimal na po. So 412 times 10 to the 4th. Yung bilang ng minove natin going to the right, that is 2. So 6 minus 2 po tayo. Kaya nagiging 4. So rewrite na po, ito na po yun. Pag nire-write na natin, 412 times 10 to the 4th plus 3.94 times 10 to the 4th. Now, pareho na po yung powers nung ating base 10. Okay, that's the time you're going to add. Okay, so 412 plus 3.94 and that is 415.94. Is it correct? Tama?
Yes.
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 Kapag whole number po, nasa right po ang decimal, ay doon po ninyo itatapat yung decimal na ito, tapos 94. So, 412 plus 3 is 415.94. Ito na po yun. So, 415.94 times 10 to the 4th power. To the 4th power po yan. Okay? How come that this is 4 plus 2? So, let us remove the plus 2 there. Yan. Okay? Yan. So, 10 to the 4th po. Now, my question is, does this written already in scientific notation?
No.
Yeah. So, that's the time you're going to write, no, or express in proper form. Now, what is the proper form? It should be greater than 1 but less than 2.
But less than 10.
Okay, so 415 po yan eh, kaya hindi siya naka-proper form. No? Wala pa sa scientific notation. All we have to do is move the decimal point going to the left. Sa kaliwa po, dalawa pa. 1, 2. Okay, so the number of movement or units, no, going to the left, and that is the number to be added, no, doon sa exponent na 4. So that's why 4 plus 2.
6.
Express in proper form, that is 4.1594 times 10 to the 6th power. Yan na po yung final answer. Can you follow?
Apo.
Yes po.
What if ito po yung 6 na exponent ang susundin natin. Ito naman po ang gagalawin natin, yung 10 to the 4th. So magpa-plus 2 tayo dito. To make it equal with the exponent of this one. The first one, which is 10 to the 6. Okay, so what shall we do? We move the decimal point, no, from right to left. Bilang po kayo ng dalawa. So 1. Papunta kayo sa kaliwa. 1, 2. So magdadagdag kayo ng 0. So 0.0394. Ito na po 'yon. So pinili ko po ito. So 4.12 times 10 to the 6 plus 0.0394 times 10 to the 6. So dinagdag ko na po yung 2 na minove ko from right to left, 2 places to the left rather. So kaya yan, 4 plus 2 is 6. So pareho na sila ng exponent. If this will be the case, no, equal na po yung kanilang exponent, then that's the time we're going to add. So 4.12 plus 0.0394. The sum is 4.1594. Verify if it is correct. You can use your calculator.
Correct po.
Correct. Times 10 to the 6 na. And that is your final answer. Pareho sila ng sagot, tama?
Opo.
Kaya yon. Yung
Yes,
sabi niya kanina, no matter how, or it does not matter, rather, it doesn't matter which number you decide to move the decimal on. But remember that in the end, both numbers have to have the same exponent on the 10. Yun po yung sinabi niya dyan. Okay po. Subtracting with different exponents. So addition po yun kanina with different exponent. Ngayon naman po ay subtracting with different exponents. So 4.23 times 10 to the third power minus 9.56 times 10 to the second power. Okay? So yung minuend natin, yung power of 10 niya ay, yung exponent rather is 3. The second one is 2. So what shall we do with this? Okay? So what shall we do? We move the decimal point here. Yan, doon tayo, move the decimal point one place to the left. Or anong gusto ninyo? Dito naman po tayo. Kung ito po ang pipiliin natin, magma-minus po tayo. So move the decimal point to the right. One place lang to the right. Okay? Remember, no? Kapag pumunta po tayo sa right, that is negative. Di ba kanina dun sa standard form, no? Kapag ni-write po natin or nire-write po natin yung standard form sa scientific notation that is less than 1, we'll make it greater than 1 but less than 10. No, yung written 0.000135, parang ganon. No? If you are going to move the decimal point from left to right, that is negative exponent, tama? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So negative exponent po. So therefore, if we are going to move the decimal here between 4 and 2, going to the right, that is plus negative 1. So 3 plus negative 1 na po. So 42.3 times 10 to the second power. So what is 3? What is the sum of these unlike signs? 3 plus negative 1. Under ng integers, 3 plus negative 1. What is the answer?
2.
2.
2. So sabi doon, no? Sabi doon sa sa ruling under ng addition of integers. Okay? In adding unlike signs, sabi niya doon, in adding unlike signs, sabi niya subtract, no? The smaller number and 3 plus negative 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. And copy the sign of 3, which is positive. So that's why we have here positive 2. Ayan. Naalala ninyo yon yung tinuro ko sa inyo sa integers?
Opo.
Kapag, kapag nag-plus daw tayo ng unlike signs, isusubtract po natin
Minus.
yung smaller number. Naintindihan? From the larger. So 3 minus 1 is 2. Then copy the sign of the greater number or the greater absolute value. Okay? Because the absolute value of 3 or the positive 3 is 3, the absolute value of negative 1 is 1. Tama? Then 3 minus 1 is 2. Then follow the sign of the greater absolute value, which is positive. Okay? So, kaya meron na tayong 42.3 times 10 to the second power minus 9.56 times 10 to the second power. Pareho na po yung ating exponent. Okay, so that's the time you're going to subtract. So 42.3 minus 9.56 is 32.74. Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so 32.74 times 10 to the second power. My question is our answer final?
No.
No.
Not
No.
yet. Okay, so
No.
that's the time we're going to express our answer in proper form. Remember the proper form or the scientific notation, no? It should be greater than 1 but less than
Less than
10.
10.
So we have here 3. 3.274 times 10 to the third power. Paano po nangyari yon? Move the decimal point once one space or one unit to the left po. Then you stop between 3 and 2. Yan. So you have to drop the decimal point between 3 and 2. Okay? Naintindihan?
Opo.
Pumunta po kayo sa kaliwa, you move the decimal point and that is plus 1. Kapag papunta po sa kaliwa or left, that is plus. Kapag pumunta po doon sa right or kanan, that is minus. Okay po? So, nag-plus 1 po tayo doon sa exponent nating 2, then it becomes 3. So, therefore, your final answer is 3.274 times 10 cubed. Can you follow?
Opo.
Yes
Yes.
po.
Ayan. So, example number 3. Yan. So, 2.46 times 10 to the 6 plus 3.4 times 10 cubed. So, alin dyan ang susundan natin? Yung 6 ang gusto kong sundan natin. So, move the decimal point of 3.4 going to the right or going to the left. Sabi ko sa inyo, kapag
Right.
magpa-plus, kailangan pumunta sa kaliwa. So, ilan movement? 3.
3.
So, you move the decimal point from right to left to make it 0.000 0.003.
0.0034.
Okay? Kung yun po ang ating gagawin. So, yan na po. 3.4 times 10 cubed. What shall we do this? Move the decimal point 3 places to the left, sa kaliwa. So, ito na po yung nangyari, 0.0034 times 10 to the third power. Tapos yung minove nating decimal, yun
6.
po yung inad natin. So, 3 plus 3 is 6. Then, our new problem, we have 2.46 times 10 to the 6th power plus 0.0034 times 10 to the 6th power. So, equal na po yung ating exponents. This is the time you're going to proceed to step number 2. Add decimals. Pagplasin nyo na po yung 2.46 at saka yung 0.0034. And the sum is, what is the sum?
2.4,634.
Okay, so 4,634, 10 thousandths. Okay, so that is correct. And of course, step number 3, bring down exponent. So 2.4634 times 10 to the 6th power. Final. Next. Example number 4, 5.762 times 10 cubed minus 2.65 times 10 to the negative 1. So meron na tayong negative 1. Shall we do with this? Gayahin natin yung 10 cubed. So meaning to say, we will move the decimal point of 2.65 going to the left. How many spaces?
3,
Tatlo?
2,
1.
It should be, is it 3
2,
or 4? Remember, kapag 10 to the negative 1, may utang po kayong 1. Okay po?
4,
Kaya 4
4.
po. So, move the decimal point 4 places to the left. Yan. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 0.000265. No? Tapos yung minove natin doon, plus 4 tayo dito. So, negative 1 plus 4 is equal to, what is the sum? Negative 1 plus 4.
3,
3. Base po sa integers again, negative 1 plus 4. Kapag magkaiba po ang sign, all you have to do is subtract.
minus,
So 4 minus 1 is
copy
3.
yung malaki.
Yes, I repeat. 4 minus 1 is 3. Then copy the sign of the greater absolute value. The sign of 4 is positive. So yun po yung ating i-follow na sign. So let's see now. Step number 1, rewrite with the same exponent. Then 6.65 times 10 to the negative 1. Then 0.00265 times 10 to the negative 1 plus 4. Tatandaan nyo po yung exponent po, gagamitin po natin ang integers sa lahat ng mga lessons natin sa mathematics. Okay? So we have the addition of integers, subtraction of integers, multiplication, and division of integers. So therefore, your answer is 5.762 times 10 cubed minus 0.00265 times 10 cubed. That is our new problem. Hindi pa pala final answer. So let's see. Step number 2, subtract. Kapag equal na po yung ating exponent, that's the time you're going to subtract. So 5.762 minus 0.000265. What do you think the difference? The difference is 5.7617.
5.76175.
Yan. Then let us proceed to step number 3. Bring down decimals. Yan. And of course, the power of 10. Final answer? Yes.
Yes.
So 5.76173. 5 times 10 cubed. Alright. Ito naman po tayo ngayon. 7.0 times 10 cubed plus 2.0 times 10 squared is, what do you think the answer here? Mag-move po kayo ng decimal. Ano ang susundin ninyo? Yung cube. So 10 cube. Ano sagot?
Letter B po.
Letter?
Letter B po, sir.
Letter B. B po.
Letter B.
Letter B?
B po.
B as in
Hindi
boy?
po.
Opo.
Bakit? Ang exponent ba natin ay 5?
Letter ano po? Letter C or A?
Move the decimal. Okay, try. Kung ito po yung
C po.
susundin natin exponent, yung 10 cube, mag-move tayo ng decimal dito. Saan natin dadalhin ng decimal? 1 point to the left. 1 space to the left. So magiging 0.2. So move the decimal point to the left. 1 place lang ah. Okay, move the decimal point to the left. Yan. 1 space only. It becomes what? 0.2.
0.2.
0.2 or 0.2 plus 7.0. Ano sagot? I repeat, 0.2 plus 7.0. Ano sagot?
7.2 po.
C po.
7.2.
7 point.
Okay,
Tama
so
ako.
7.2 times 10 cube. Ayan, may star na siya. Lagyan ko. Tama. Next. 7.8 times 10 to the 5th power minus 3.5 times 10 to the 4th power is. Sige, what is your answer?
Wait lang, sir.
Sige, go. Move the decimal point. Saan? Susundin natin yung 10 to the 5th. Sige, go.
Letter A po.
Letter A.
A
You
po.
move the
Tama.
decimal point.
A.
So,
A po, sir. A.
7.8 plus
A.
minus 3.0.35. I repeat, 7.8 minus 0.35. Anong sagot? Letter A?
Wala.
So, letter A daw.
Po pala.
Ayan, letter A.
Tama.
Nag-ano pa A.
Wala, ano ba yan?
7.80. Ito na po yun, 7.80 minus 0.35.
35.
So, 0 minus 5 cannot be borrowed from 8 to make it 10. So, 10 minus 5 is 5. 7 minus 3 is 4. 7 minus 0 is 7. So, 7.45. Ito po yun.
Tama.
Okay? Adding and subtracting, the important thing to remember about adding or subtracting is that the exponent must be the same. If the exponents are not the same, then it is necessary to change one of the numbers so that both numbers have the same exponential value. Ayan po yung kaya nagmo-move tayo. Okay? Yung bilang ng movement natin going to the left, going to the right, yun po yung ating dinadagdag. Okay? At binabawas. Tandaan, kapag nag-move kayo ng decimal point papunta sa kaliwa, plus po yun. Okay? Pag naman tayo, nag-move ng decimal going to the left, minus po yun. Gets?
Yes.
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 Yes po.
So, let us have a practice. 3.45 times 10 cube plus 6.11 times 10 cube. Anong sagot?
9.56
9.56
times 10 to the
9.56
third
times 10 to
power.
the third power.
Okay. So, we have here 0.45 plus 0.11, that is 0.50, 56.
6.
Okay. 0.11 plus 0.45, that is 0.56. Then 6 plus 3 is 9. Tama?
9.
So,
Yes.
Tama po.
9.56 times 10 cube. Next, number 2. Magkaiba po ang exponent. So, answer? Magdagdag po kayo ng 2 plus 2 para magiging 6 yung 4 na exponent. So, move the decimal point from right to left, 2 places po. And that is
4.214.
0, 3,
0.
9, 4. Okay po. O, ano sagot? Ano sagot? Di ba para magiging ano to, parang pareho yung exponent natin, move the decimal point papunta sa kaliwa. So, 1, 2, 0.0394 plus 4.12.
4.806.
1
Ha?
4.0806 times 10 to the 6th power.
Power. Okay. So, are you sure?
Yes.
4.12.
4.
So, 4.12. Yan. Tapos, idadagdag nyo lang po yung 390, 0.0394. Sabi ko sa inyo, kapag may bungi kaya lagyan nyo lang ng 0. So, 4951.4. So, 4.1594. Yun ba nakuha nyo? Ulitin ko, 4.1594. Tama? 4.1594. Tama? Times
Opo.
10 to the 6 power. Okay po? Next, number 3.
Opo.
Practice po. Practice makes perfect po. Huwag niyo pong panuuring. Ayan, pareho po yung exponent. Magsusubtract lang.
5.55 times 10
Times
to the 7th power.
Ayan. So, sardines, 5.55. Okay? So, 555. So, 5.55 times 10 to the 7th power. That is correct. Nakuha nyo? Madali lang, di ba?
Opo.
Yun lang yung pag-move ng decimal. Yun lang po yung ang mali ninyo. Kaya practice more. Number 4. Yung smaller number na lang po ang gagalawin natin. Pataasin natin yung exponent niya na 2. So, move the decimal point to the left. One place lang po, to the left. 4.23 minus 0.956. Okay?
3.274.
3.274.
74?
Opo.
Opo.
3
Opo.
point what?
3.274
3,274,000 times 10 to the
times
third
10
To the
to the
third power.
Oh, that is
Power.
correct. Last na po. Minus ulit, magkaiba ng exponent.
1,
6.23
6. Wait lang po.
5.67 times 10 to the third power.
Hmm?
0.530. Wait lang. 0.530. 0.530 times 10 to the third power.
Ulitin.
0 po.
6.23. No. 6.23. Imove yung decimal dito ng one place to the left. One place lang po. Kaya magiging
0.5.
0.756. So 6.230 minus 0.756. So 0
Six.
minus 6 is cannot be borrowed from 3 to make it 10. So 10 minus 6 is 4. Then 2, magiging 2 ito. So 2 minus 5 cannot be borrowed from 2 to make it 12. 12 minus 5. 12 minus 5.
7.
7 po.
7. Then we have here 1. 1 minus 7 cannot be borrowed from 6 to make it 11. So 11 minus 7. 11
Five
minus
po.
7.
4.
4.
5 minus 0, of course, 5.
5.
So anong sagot? 5 point
5 po,
5.474
474.
474
times
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 10 to the
10
third power.
to
to
the
the
To the third
third
to the
power.
third power.
Ayan, madali lang naman eh. Thank you. Kung wala na kayong tanong, tandaan niyo yung sinabi ko sa inyo kapag mag-add po kayo, no? Move the decimal point going to the left. If you are going to change the decimal, no? Or move the decimal from right to left, plus po 'yon. If you are going to move
Sir,
from left to right naman po, minus. Okay po? Sige,
opo.
sandali lang po ah. Okay, so
Opo.
maraming salamat po. Sandali lang. So, sana natuto po kayo. Sana
Sir,
po
pwede
mas...
pa balik dun sa, practice. Screenshot ko lang po.
Okay, sandali lang po. So, I have to end.